What a beautiful day. I mean, the sun's not necessarily out, and it does look like it's about to storm, but there's a nice breeze, feels nice. I'm listening to some Dilla. Or am I? Wait, this isn't Dilla. I mean, it is like the same sound as Donut or Time in the Heart, Donuts. It's the same, but it sounds a little different. Well, it's because you're not listening to Dilla. You're listening to me. I made this beat. Or, for lack of better words, I remade the classic Dilla track. But it sounds pretty eerily similar, right? You see, Dilla had this tool, right, that he used in every single piece of music he's ever created. And it's not the MPC 3000, it's not the SP303, it's not the records or the record table he used, it's not anything like that. It's something a little simpler than that. You know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. You ready, Keel? Time to get to work. Come on. Come on. Woo! All right. What's happening, homie? What's the word? It's your boy J Dilla. You already know what it is. We are back in this thing. First of all, I have to say, 30 days, 10,000 views. Bro, what? Oh my gosh, like y'all were really digging that video. Oh my goodness, like y'all are all amazing. Thank you so much for every single view, every single comment, every single share. I love you all. Y'all are all great. But anyways, let's cut all that. I know why you're here. Let's get to this. Okay. So, we're talking about J Dilla today, okay? We're talking about Dilla, all right? And kind of what we're talking about is this mysterious tool. I know you're probably like, Jay, hurry up, get to it. You know what I mean? You're like, I want to know what I need to go buy or what I need to download or whatever. And it's actually nothing like that. It's nothing you can buy. It's nothing to download. It's literally something that everyone has. It's more so something you evolve, you grow over time. And what I'm talking about is this right here. Your ear. Okay, look, I apologize for doing the whole, it's the friends you met along the way type shit, but listen, it's really, really important, okay? It's bigger than the DAW you use, it's bigger than the hardware or the sampler you use, it's bigger than the records you find, it's bigger than the sample or the FX chain or the tape saturation, tape emulation plugins you use. This is the most important thing, your ear. Because if you're not picking the right samples, if you're not finding the right drums for the right situation, if you're not finding the right area in that sample, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? It's all about your ear. And that's something that Dilla had and was one of his, like, I think his most masterful tool, to be honest. So let me explain. So in the beginning of the video, in the little intro, I played the beat that you thought was Donuts or Time Donuts of the Heart, but was actually a remake version of it, remade by yours truly. And again, it's not a one-on-one remake. It's more, I like to call it like a reimagination. But here's that beat one more time just so you can hear. Yo. So, and also real quick, this is for all the people who might say that
looping is lazy, it's effortless, it doesn't require skill.
Okay, really interesting because I'm gonna show you exactly how J Dilla made this beat. J Dilla not only used loops in this beat, he literally just looped it. He time stretched it also. Okay, people think he made this beat on like a SP303. He made this beat in Pro Tools. Okay, and if you read Dilla Time, I don't know where my copy of Dilla Time is right now. It's somewhere in here, but he made this beat in Pro Tools. I'm gonna show you exactly how. Well, I'm not gonna show you how he did it in Pro Tools, but I'm gonna replicate it in Serato. He got this part right. He listened to the sample. The sample is All I Think of You by the Jackson 5. And that's the part. And then it keeps going. Right?
I can't wait to get to school each day and wait for you to...
Right? But he found the part that he really liked, which was this one. And then he said, I'm gonna do it again. And just to rehash it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dilla could count to 4 too. That's what made him such a great producer. But okay, that was the majority of the whole beat. It was a loop, you know what I'm saying? So like, I wish you would call Dilla lazy. I wish you would call Dilla innovative and uncreative. You know what I mean? Anyway, a regular person does something, people jump on it. You know what I mean? But a legend like Dilla does something, people champion it to no end. You know what I mean? Just let people make their stuff they want to make. Let people have fun. Let people make good music. But anyways, so that's literally how simple that was. But then, so we got the sample. I just turn it into a WAV file. It just makes things easier for me. But also I added the little drums on the bottom of it. And it's honestly nothing crazy. I literally did the exact same drums that Dilla did. And all I did was just move them off the grid a little bit. I kept the snare lined right up on the grid. But I promise you, it's literally this repeated. Like it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4 beats. It's literally 4 beats, loop, 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 loop. It's all the same. I didn't change anything. Because I wasn't trying to, I was trying to keep it really simple. Of course, I added in the sirens. It's not a Dilla beat without the sirens. Classic sound, classic sound. I added these cool little voxes, the yo-yo. Then I also added some vinyl noise and some tape hits to kind of finish it out, make it sound full. Make it sound like real vintage, real pretty. But I think the main part of what makes it really sound, I don't know, what gives it that je ne sais quoi is layering the sample. And so what I did is I grabbed another instance of the same Serato sample, but I chopped it up on the vocals, right? And so I tried to get like the same vocal chops that Dilla had, but I also kind of did my own, threw my own kind of flavor on there. So these are some of the sounds I got. And this one, I set it on this setting so it stops and starts as I press it. Because if you do this setting, it'll play all the way through, and I just kind of want it to be like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like doing the ASDR settings. But anyway, and for all the people who are like, oh, Jay, you gonna chop something? Here. Let's see how this is gonna sound. Hold on, I just want to hear what that sounds like.
Just don't go fast.
Okay, that came out kind of tight, I ain't gonna lie. But I was just playing around. But yeah, but I added some vocal chops to the original sample, kind of the base layer of the sample, just to add a little variation here and there, you know? So that's when you have this part right here. I made it into way pop. But I guess this is all insane to say it's not about the plugins, it's not about the program that you're using, because again, on the master track, I did the same exact thing. All I did was add a limiter, I added some compression, and I added some vintage emulation. You know what I mean? I'm not using a 404, I'm not using an MPC. And neither did Dilla on this beat, I'm trying to tell you, but I still got a beautiful sound and the sound that I was trying to achieve because I had the, well, I mean, I had the blueprint. I literally just copied this beat, but Dilla had the ear, you know what I'm saying? Like, he knew what sounded good. He's like, this sample sounds really good. And he's like, listening to the sample, he's like, boom, 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 boom. You can kind of hear the subtle kicks in the sample. That's why I think he chose to do the little double kick. Boom, 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 boom. And he just kind of layered that snare on top of the snare that was on the beat already. But I'm telling you, it's so important that you listen to the sample. Don't just hear it, but listen to the song. It's a song first and foremost. It's not a sample, it's a song. So listen to the song that you're going to sample, because this is a creation from another artist, another creative. Listen to it, absorb it. It's not gonna do nothing but make you a better producer and make the end product even doper. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's about your ear. I promise you, that is the most important. It's not about what DAW you use. Again, I got people who use FL Studio, Ableton. I got a homie who makes beats in GarageBand and makes some of the most fire stuff I've ever heard. I got people who do stuff on Koala who are going nuts, you know what I mean? I know people who are on the MPC who have no idea what they're doing. You know what I mean? I was on the SP404 making trash beats because I don't know how to use it. You know what I mean? But FL Studio, I get on here and I'm a dog with FL Studio. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, homie, that's the gist of it. You know, it's not about the record player you use, not about the hardware, the DAW, or nothing even like that. It's literally about finding the right sounds, listening, and knowing, you know, what to do in any given situation. What should I use, right? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Dilla was someone who spent so much time listening to music. He was a fan of music. He was a student of music, student of the game. You know what I mean? And you don't get that without taking time to really research and study and learn and listen. You know what I mean? It's not something you're just going to get overnight. It's something that literally evolves and improves every single day that you work producing and making beats, making music, and just growing as an artist, a creative, and a listener, you know, a fan. So yeah, that's it. My biggest tip for you is just listen to so much music. Listen to a lot of music, absorb as much information as you can, and learn from it, you know? And then it's only gonna make you better. It's only gonna make you more capable of getting the sound, getting the product that you want, you know? So yeah, that's it. Anyway, homie, thank you so much for getting to the end of another one of my videos. I appreciate you, love you so much. You are literally so amazing. Again, I have to just say thank you again for all the help getting my last video to 10,000 views. That's honestly so insane, especially within a 3-day span. It's so crazy. But anyways, I hope you dug this one. I hope you got something out of it. If you haven't already, please join the Discord. You know, we're a bunch of good people, a bunch of dope artists, creators, producers, all just talking some shit, making some cool beats, having a good time. And it's for the homies, and you're the homies, so you should join. But I love you very much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you there.